Hey everybody, it's Rob here. With the recent patch, we got huge buffs to Nightmare Dungeons, in particular the efficiency and the XP per run. And obviously this change completely changes the XP meta. So I went ahead and did in-depth testing on these and actually managed to play up a fresh character, my druid here, from level 1 all the way to 100 in just under 14 hours. I think my final time was like 13 hours 20. I'll have more footage for you later. And yeah, today I want to share my findings with you, what we figured out, and how we're going to prepare for Season 1. You can find a link to the full video, like the full 13 hours something, in the description here. It was live streamed on Twitch, on my Twitch channel. And I also going to put a link to the spreadsheet that I will show in this video down here. Just a short disclaimer before we start. This was obviously done in a group with the help of other players. I think in solo it would at least take you about double the time. So just about 25 hours would be my guess. And in Season 1 also you won't be quite as fast because there won't be any boosting available. And you won't have the full renown, but you'll have a big part of it. And I'm confident that we're gonna see, you know, the very first players in Season 1 in a few weeks from now hit level 100, the max level, in under 20 hours would be my best guess. And I'll get to how I get to the numbers in a bit here, further into the video. Assuming, obviously, there are no further changes. Obviously, we might see some more buffs or we might see some more nerfs. And that's obviously going to change this like 20-hour benchmark for level 100 Season 1. So yeah, this is certainly what I'm going to prepare for. Like my plan would be to try to get to 100 very fast in basically one session in day one. It's going to be a lot more comfortable than last time, because last time, as many of you remember, it took me about 50 hours. And that was obviously spread out over 2 days for me. But yeah, we will be way faster in Season 1 as things look. We have the altars of Lilith unlocked, we have the map, we don't have to do the story again, we're gonna get extra skill points, we're gonna get extra stats. So it's gonna be like an insane time save. And yeah, 20 hours seems possible. On top of that, I hear there might be some XP boosts in the battle pass available. I don't know how much percent that is. If any of you have any information about this, like how much percent the XP buffs in the battle pass are, leave a comment. I would be very interested to see that, because I can adjust my calculations. So yeah, this recent patch roughly doubled the experience that you get per Nightmare Dungeon, and made them way more efficient to run in a group, but also in solo, because you don't have to walk to the dungeon. You can just directly teleport and basically just run and chain Nightmare Dungeon on Nightmare Dungeon and Nightmare Dungeon and get double the XP rewards. So before, you know, the meta was leveling in normal dungeons and split farming it, and now it's the meta to level in Nightmare Dungeons. Basically the general rule is character level minus 52, that yields the most XP, gives you the bonus, the monsters will be 3 levels higher than you. Again, character level minus 52, pretty easy. And that yields a lot of XP, and obviously we'll be split farming it, because that's just the most efficient way to do in groups, because in the instances the XP is zone-wide. So yeah, as you can see here, I have 4 characters, well, almost up to 100. My sorcerer needs a few more levels, and I'm gonna do a rogue soon as well, once I get some more space, because like my account is completely full. Every slot is full with items and stuff. I'm a hoarder. I want to play every character, and yeah, there's some serious space issues. I hope we can get some changes in the near future, maybe in the season, or who knows. I don't even know how I'm going to make a seasonal character. But yeah, let me show you some footage here of our final runs. So you can see I'm 99, and you might recognize this dungeon. It's the Champion's Demise, and now instead of a normal dungeon, this is how I leveled to 100 with normal dungeons prior, but now we are split farming it the same way, like we're basically making a triple split. There's like 3 ways in the Champion's Demise, and like 1 player goes each way, and then in 1 lane there's 2 players. So you see me here, I'm going with my friend Pulver here, who helped me out, big shout out. And we're just double druid, and yeah, we are clearing this. I'm playing Bulwark, he's playing the Tornado Druid. I'm gonna test the Bulwark Druid. I hear it's pretty strong, and you see the timer on the bottom right. It's not really visible, but the time is 13 hours and 21 minutes, and I'm about to hit the 100 here. And it's just so efficient to, you know, split farm these dungeons, because basically for every monster I kill here, I know that my teammates, and let me stop here for a second because I opened the map, on the other side basically kill the monsters as well. And you can see here, once I open the map, you can see this is the middle, and then this is the entrance, and then there's 3 ways. So I go with my buddy up here, and one of my friends goes down here, and the other one goes down here, and does the same thing, like just kill all the monsters. And then usually, XP-wise, it's not even worth upgrading the glyphs. Maybe in Season 1 we're gonna do it just to power up. But if you just want to hit 100, like, there's no reason really to level your glyphs, I feel. Maybe they can shift some more XP to the closing reward. They've made good steps in the right direction, but I still feel like just pure efficiency, it's not really worth killing the boss still, just for XP. But yeah, you got your glyph rewards, and your glyphs make your character more powerful, allowing you to farm more XP potentially. But I'm not sure yet if that's what we're gonna do in Season 1, if we're gonna upgrade the glyphs even, or if we're just gonna go with level 1 glyphs all the way to 100, because the race will just be so fast. But yeah, we're basically just killing these goats, and they give really good XP still, even though this dungeon was nerfed. It's still very nice. There's other top contenders, like Blind Burrows is still very good. Zenith also allows you to do the triple split with the pedestals. And yeah, there we have it, guys. Level 100, I didn't even realize. It just goes so fast. So yeah, that's basically it. I will be testing a lot of druids, and yeah, you just keep chaining these dungeons in groups, you keep splitting them. And yeah, it's very effective. And mostly we skip gem ups, but you can do them if you want to. So let me go over the sheet that I made, sort of as the benchmark. And again, the link to the Twitch video is in the description. And you can see here, this sheet is also in the description. This is basically my internal notes. So I apologize if these may sound a bit unorganized to some of you. People just wanted me to share this, and you can see there's like 100 people on this sheet. And I just put in under XP, I put in the level and the XP required per level, also the XP increase per level. And these numbers, I checked them out all myself. Just the yellow ones I calculated because I missed some levels. But yeah, you can basically see here the time segment that was calculated from me. So we can do, in theory, you can do 1 to 50 in about 15 minutes. I have the video linked in the description as well. I did it in 18 minutes, so you can see here the calculated time segment and the actual benchmark that I did in my 2 streams. So 15 minutes is possible for sure with boosting again. 18 minutes is what we actually took. And you can see Season 1 estimate. Obviously in Season 1 you will not have anybody that can boost you through the capstone dungeons, so you have to do them yourself. But keep in mind, you have your renown, you have well, a bunch of stuff basically, from kill points to stats, things like this. And this will basically allow you, I think, to reach level 50 in just about 4 hours. I've already seen a speedrun on YouTube, like a solo player doing it in like 4:20. And I'm pretty sure this can be optimized like well below 4 hours even. But for the time of calculation, and I don't want to be too optimistic, I'm assuming about 4 hours. Well, and then we can see the Blind Burrows or the Champion's Demise here. I think this one was the recent benchmark that I used. And this is a very conservative runtime. It yields about 2 million XP if you're just character level +3 per run on average. Obviously, some runs can give you 3 million, some runs can give you like 1.5. But the 3 million run is a big outlier, like when you have like 2 events, like a Cursed Shrine, a Cursed Chest, and plus a good event. And there's good and bad events for sure. But this is the Champion's Demise benchmark here, without the boss, without killing the elites. And 1.8 million on average per run. And the run usually takes 2 minutes, but in my estimation, you have 2.5 minutes, because there will always be some slack. There will be some downtime, especially in the new season. You have to look at your items, you have to salvage, you have to sell, whatever, you're gonna roll your items and stuff. So maybe it's not even enough downtime yet. This is conservative, but overall, like these 19 hours that I have at the end are still pretty optimistic, I think. Like I gotta add like maybe 2 hours, maybe it's gonna be 22 hours in the end, but we'll see how much min-maxing we can do. And there's the big question mark of the added XP bonus from the battle pass that we don't know about, and the season mechanic, maybe that's gonna help us with the power creep, or who knows. Lots of question marks. But again, my estimate is 20 hours, and We're just going over this. So yeah, you can see here the actual time it took me. So 3 hours was the benchmark. It took me about 3 hours, 10 minutes or something. And then we go from here. Like, this is the time for segment. Like, one level is one segment. And this is the running total. And here I only wrote down a few benchmarks, right? But you see, like, we were about the same, sometimes a bit slower than the calculated time. Like, the calculated was with 44 million XP per hour. And obviously, like, in a season, this might be a bit too optimistic for the start. But, you know, you don't need to do 50 dungeon. Like, when you're just level 60, like, you're good with, again, character level minus, like, C level minus 51 equals shit, okay, this doesn't work. Whatever is optimal nightmare dungeon level. So on 100 minus 51, that's 49. Well, you're 99, so 48 is the optimal dungeon. We are running 48 here in this benchmark, which is the optimal dungeon tier. In terms of efficiency, clear time versus, you know, XP per monster gain. So if you're just level 60, you can do the math yourself. 60 minus, like, character level is 60. So you're level 60 minus 51. The optimal nightmare dungeon to run is tier 9. And obviously that's going to be easy to do. And you're still going to get these XP values. Because only the monster difference matters, like difference between your character level and the monster level. And this minus 51 is gonna be perfect for your, it's perfectly gonna be your C level plus 3. I hope that's understandable, guys. So yeah, there you have the estimates here, you have the times, and it actually took just a little longer than what I was estimating, because there was some slacking, you know, like, we are all humans, we have to go to the bathroom, we have to eat some food, things like that. This is like fully, like, theoretical time at this XP per hour with some slack calculated into it, but obviously not all slack. So you can see we were above, like, a bit more than an hour over the possible time, I think. Possible time is, like, I think 11 hours even. You have a really good group. And yeah, the season 1 time I estimate is 19.5 hours here by calculation. Obviously, we're gonna have the season battle pass XP boost. I don't know, somebody said it's 12%, somebody said it might be 25%. And then we also don't know if it's additive or multiplicative to the 200% bonus that we have on T4, right, guys? So there's a big bonus in T4 when I go into the game here. And yeah, we don't know how these multiply or add to each other, right? Because if it's just on top of the 200% that we already have, it makes for 215%. And obviously, this is my druid. Like see here, like, it doesn't have anything cleared. Like, I just unlocked my spirit boons when I was level 100, so I never even, like, you know, played the class mechanic up until then, because we were just focused on XP. So you also have to add in some hours for the class mechanic to add the items. So the 20 hour is, I have some wiggle room in there, but it's still, you know, a pretty optimistic calculation. It's possible, for sure. But it might be like 22 hours or something, depending on this XP boost and how it adds and how high it is actually in the end. Because here you see 200% increased XP in Torment 4 and Torment 3 is 100%. And yeah, we don't know how that's gonna add in this 12 or 25% from the battle pass that we might have. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to play and test my druid, and obviously to do, you know, some more testing with all of this stuff, with the XP, with the Nightmare Dungeon, and obviously I'm looking forward to learn more about Season 1 in general. And again, I mean, there's going to be good competition here, lots of nice GG players and speedrunners. So I'm going to be looking forward to try to race to 100 again in Season 1. And I will do a lot of content preparing for this. I'm not sure which character I'll play yet, because with the current patch I don't think I have a chance if I play Barb. So it might be the Rogue for me, because yeah, the Rogue is so strong in utility, and with the short natural of the race, as it seems like, again, 20 hours for Season 1 to the first 100. I think I would handicap myself a lot if I'm playing Barb at this moment, for the race at least. I'm definitely going to do a Barb as my second character then in this season, because yeah, it just takes 1 day to 100. Maybe we'll go Rogue, but yeah, we'll see what the patch brings, guys. bless RNG, hope for some good stuff, and hope for a nice season theme. Let's see what they do with the zombies. And yeah, I hope you like this little overview. Subscribe for more content. I have a lot of stuff coming. And yeah, I will see you soon, guys. Rob2628 over and out. Bye bye.